Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Thailand Central Road Trip. On this episode, we are hiking to Central Rama 2, located on the main highway in Bangkok's Thian district. This giant mall has been serving the city's southwestern communities for decades and remains one of the busiest malls on this side of Bangkok. We have finally got to a Bangkok mall that one is not actively in construction and two is a certified 2000s baby. Central Rama 2 first opened its doors on December 3rd, 2002, serving as a lifestyle anchor for the rapidly growing Thonburi Thian district. For over 2 decades, it has stood as the essential gateway shopping district for anyone traveling out of Bangkok toward the South provinces. Today, the complex offers well over 300,000 square meters of total project area spread across multiple shopping levels, making it one of the largest central shopping centers in Bangkok. And trust me, you can feel every single square meter of it. Some malls just feel large, while this one feels like you get temporary memory loss about the floor you're actually on. We just kept walking and walking, reaching entirely new wings along the way, thinking, wait, when did I climb up here? The escalator must have phased out of my memory. But nope, there are only 5 floors total, including the ground floor. You just happen to feel the true weight or length of the massive horizontal layout. It is good for your daily step count, but significantly less good if you were not prepared for it, which we were not. Fun fact about the original design though, construction actually began back in November 2000, and the architects originally went with a futuristic Galaxy of the Universe theme. Very 90s of them. But a couple years ago, with a casual 1.2 billion they just had lying around, to renovate this mall into the new urban oasis of Rama 2. The goal was to bring in an abundance of natural light, massive indoor green lungs, and a seamless blend of nature under the official design theme of family well-being and inclusive community. As we hit the 3rd floor, one thing became obvious almost immediately: education. Education everywhere. This floor is a mecca for after-school tutoring. I don't think I've ever seen so many tutoring centers packed into a single shopping mall yet. If you have a child between the ages of 3 and 18 and you want them to learn English, Chinese, mathematics, science, coding, classical piano, clay sculpting, roller skating, and probably 10 other things I missed, this place has a dedicated academy for you. There are just so many. You could honestly leave your kids in this mall for a month or two and they'll come out as mini Mary Curies. Almost feels like an education district hiding inside a shopping mall. Parents can casually shop while the kids get smarter. Everyone wins. Well, except maybe the poor kid who just wanted to enjoy that summer break. But as I was navigating through the massive kid and family zone, one thing that stood out to me though, and look, this is just my personal opinion, I've noticed this layout trend in a few major malls now, not just Central Rama 2. Sometimes they make these interesting design choices where the toddlers and kids edutainment sections are placed next to high-end plastic surgery and aesthetic clinics. And I don't know, bro. To me, it's a bit unsettling. You have these kids, anywhere from 3 to 15 years old, eating their ice creams, learning how to spell, and just, kids being kids, while directly across the hallway are billboards pushing nose jobs, fillers, and anti-aging stuff, and it feels like it's subtly pushing an unhealthy view of body image on kids that are easily manipulated into playing into a unwinnable and very rigged game of physical perfection. I don't film these storefronts because they don't need any more attention, at least not from me. In my opinion, it's a bit too normalized. At first, I thought it was just a weird accidental layout mistake, where the mall simply didn't have enough available real estate slot, kind of like how you'll occasionally find the lingerie section directly opposite the children's clothing sections. But after seeing it multiple times in many other malls, I started wondering if it was intentional. Walking past a kids' play zone and immediately staring into a clinic promising a completely new face, personally, I find it a little strange. Maybe it's just me and I'm just being an old fart. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people going to these places. You do you. You're an adult with a fully formed brain. It's your money, your body, your choice. Always. It just feels like there's some strings at play here. Perhaps there's a perfectly practical reason for it that I simply don't know. It's just caught my attention. Moving on, before I get some capitalized email titles in my inbox, why is it called Rama 2? Just like Central Rama 3, the mall takes its name from the road it sits beside. Prat Rama 2 Road is named in honor of King Rama II, father of King Rama III, who ruled Siam from 1809 to 1824. In Thai history, King Rama II is remembered as one of the country's patrons of literature, poetry, music, and classical arts. Much of Thailand's classical theatre and literature flourished during his reign in the early Ratanakosin era, earning him the historical nickname, the Artist King. He didn't just fund the arts, he was a master sculptor himself, famously hand-carving intricate wooden temple doors that are still preserved in Bangkok today. So, while King Rama III Road celebrates a king of trades, commerce, and international business, King Rama II Road honors a king remembered for culture, soul, and creativity. As you walk through the mall, you'll notice it has adopted a much brighter, more contemporary style. Wide corridors, large open atriums, plenty of natural lights, and comfortable seating areas. It feels very open without ever feeling empty. This place would be a cool venue for a high-stakes game of hide and seek. The surrounding area has changed enormously over the decades. Before the concrete took over, Bangkok Thian was historically dominated by canals, fruit orchards, salt farms, and coastal fishing communities because it borders the Gulf of Thailand. It was historically Bangkok's only direct connection to the sea. The entire region was famous for its sweeping mangrove forests, shrimp farms, and complex canal networks where locals traveled purely by boat. But when the Rama II highway was paved in the 1970s, the entire region transformed into a booming industrial and residential gateway. As Bangkok expanded further southwest, new housing developments, schools, and factories gradually filled the landscape, turning it into one of the capital's largest suburban districts. Today, those old sea-trimmed traditions and hidden mangrove paths live right along the busy modern mix of everyday Bangkok suburban life. Let's talk about the actual architectural design of the renovation. The inspiration here reflects the local geography. Because this district was being tied to the sea, canals, and mangrove forests, the architects designed the interior path with smooth, winding curves to mimic flowing water. They brought in massive, real tropical trees, constructed giant wooden canopy structures, and installed a ventilation system that makes the air feel crisp and clean. It's a relaxing environment to walk through, which is great because the sheer horizontal scale of this place means you will easily hit that 2,000 steps just trying to find the exit. As we continue exploring, it became clear just how much variety this mall offers. You could spend half a day here and not see the same store for a little while, which is pretty much what happened. Eventually, after what felt like enough walking for days, I was late for everyone's favorite part of the vid, lunch. We stopped at Ssamthing together, a premium Korean barbecue joint. It's so satisfying when the staff, actually shout out to the staffs. The restaurant was packed and yet they were able to grill us just these premium marinated pork and beef sizzling right in front of us. The best is when you're completely running on empty and your feet are burnt out. It was just filling. maybe a bit too filling. You gotta roll us out of there. Sometimes a good meal at the end of a long day just hits differently, and the sleep that night definitely did. Overall, Central Rama 2 left quite an impression. Spacious, comfortable, packed with things to do and see and want but can't have because of the party pooper called smart financial decisions, and clearly designed around the needs of the surrounding community. Whether you're shopping, meeting friends, taking classes to be smarter than your enemies, or simply just using this place as a rest stop, it's easy to see why this mall has remained so popular over the years. And that's our visit to Central Rama 2. Another stop completed on this mission to visit every single central in Thailand. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about my opinion on the mall layouts. Am I just being a total stick in the mud, or is my brain actually getting some fresh brain cells for once? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time at the famous Central World. Bye!